Hi again, friends. Welcome to another edition of Keto Cooking with Mama L. Tonight I'm going to make something that is kind of unique. Maybe you've had it in the past and were wondering how to make it keto. Maybe you've never had it because it's kind of a weird thing, but I love it and it's super easy and it's very, very versatile. And it's what I call keto goulash. Stay tuned and we'll make it together. All right, so you're going to want to start with 1 pound of cooked meat. At least 1 pound. You could do 2 if you prefer. The great thing about this recipe is you can use whatever meat you have or whatever you like. I am using 1 pound Italian sausage, bulk Italian sausage, plus 3 sausage links. It's great with leftover rotisserie chicken. You could substitute ground beef, ground pork, ground chicken. You could use leftover pulled pork. You could use leftover steak. If you have leftover steak, then wow, we never do. But if you do, you can toss it right in. You could use leftover roast. Anything that you want will go fantastic in this recipe. So we're starting off tonight again with 1 pound bulk sausage, Italian sausage, and 3 sausage links. Here's that meat cooking. So in addition to the meat, you're going to want to have some veggies. You're going to need about 2 cups of assorted vegetables, and I'll show you which ones I'm using. But you can use whatever veggies you like. That's part of the great versatility of this recipe. So what I've got here is 1 chopped onion, 1 chopped bell pepper, couple of mushrooms, a diced zucchini, about 1/2 of a carrot, really small chops. Make it go further. If you don't do carrot because of the carb count, then don't do carrot. That's green bell pepper and about 3 or 4 ribs of celery. And again, these are just sample vegetables. You can use whatever kinds you want. And then I'm going to saute these. Not the zucchini though, because that cooks up really fast. So here's my veggies. I'm just going to saute them in a little bit of oil until they get pretty close to done. So our vegetables are pretty well cooked, but they still need a little bit of time to get as soft as I like them. But as you can see, they're starting to caramelize a little bit and they are no longer raw. But this right here is still a little crunchy. Good though. So right now is when we're going to add our zucchini. Going to add our meat back in. Ooh, the bowl is hot. All that great ground sausage and link sausage. I'm going to add 2 bags of rice cauliflower. Was this the last time I made this? I used a bigger pot? I don't know. Let me see if I have room for 2 bags. Okay. Let's try. Bag number 2. Learn from my mistakes and use a bigger pot. Okay, and then we're also going to add 1 can of diced tomatoes with all the liquid, and we have to season it. So we're going to do salt and pepper. We're going to do oregano, chili powder, and a bunch of others. Let me see. So we have oregano, adobo, which adobo, if you've never used it, is like garlic and onion and salt and chili powder, a little paprika, a little bit of cayenne, and those are bay leaves. If you have bigger ones, they're better. Also, a 1/2 cup of chicken broth, plus the seasoning. So I've mixed in all the spices, mixed in the chicken broth, brought it back up to a boil, if you can hear it. Got that boiling sound. Then we're just going to put a lid on it Turn that temperature down and then just let it simmer for about 20 minutes. So I'll show you what it looks like after 20 minutes. It's a little bit soupy, so if you wanted to thicken it up and not have any juices like this, you could add some cream cheese. You could leave the lid off and continue to cook it a little bit longer. But I like it with a little bit of juice. It's not like a soup or a stew. It's just kind of a saucy plate of food. So that's the basic recipe. If you want, when you serve it, you can add cheese. I put cheese on so many keto dinners that I like to leave this one just plain, for me. It doesn't have a ton of fat in it. As you can see, the meat does have some fat, so you want to use fattier cuts of meat to meet your fat macros if you're concerned with that. But if you use, say, rotisserie chicken or even a lean ground beef, then you may want to maybe drizzle a little high quality oil over your bowl, or if you add some diced avocado, that would be the bomb. So that's it for my keto goulash. I'm gonna give it a try just so you can see that it is good. It's hot. It's good. It's really good. It's a real basic recipe. If you wanted to, you could add a little splash of cream at the end. Like I said, I put cheese and dairy in so many dishes. I like that this one's dairy free, so I'm not going to add cheese. I'm not going to add cream or cream cheese, but those are all options that you can add if you want, or you can leave them out. It is a pretty light dish. It's real healthy with all the vegetables, and the base of it is also a vegetable. So since there's no grains, it's pretty light. It's definitely real healthy. So even if you're not keto, this is a nice little rotation meal that you can add to your weekly, menu plan, and it'll fill you up for sure. You can mix this recipe up any way you want. If you have questions, just put them down below and I'll answer them for you. If you want to know how to make it like Italian flavored, because I'm using Italian sausage, but I didn't do Italian seasonings. I can help you out with that. Or if you wanted to say, I'm going to use chicken and I want to add this, what vegetables do you think would be best? I'll help you out with all that. Whatever you have in your fridge, you can make a goulash. You just need the riced cauliflower, the meat, and some kind of mixture of vegetables, and a can of tomatoes, and you're good to go. How easy is that? And it's delicious. Really, really delicious. In fact, I'm just going to eat it now. So I'm going to say thank you for watching. If you haven't done so already, hit that like button down there for me. It would really help me out. And if you haven't subscribed, then I think I hate you. But go ahead and do it now, and I'll love you again. And then also remember to keto on.